Jessica. Text messages. Her brother Steve. Jessica types. Are you awake? Hello? Steve. Why? What's up, Jess? Jessica. I can't sleep. Steve. Really? Is that why you woke me up? You're 16 years old. Why don't you just tell mom instead? Jessica. She's not here. She's out with her new boyfriend. Steve. I'm sorry, but what do you want me to do? Jessica. Let's just text each other for a little. Steve. Why can't you sleep? Jessica. I feel this weird sensation here. I think I even saw a shadow outside the window, but I'm not sure. Steve. I'm sorry mom's not there for you, Jess. I know since our parents got divorced, she hasn't been looking after you very well. Jessica. She doesn't let me live with you and Dad. That sucks. Can you come over? Steve. I'm a state away and I don't even know where you're living now. Jessica. At Grandma's old house. Steve. The one in Kentwood? Jessica. No, an old property she had in the woods. It's my first night here. We just moved in. Steve. Shit. For real? Jessica. Yeah, why? Have you been here before? Steve. I haven't been there, only heard about it. Jessica. It's more than creepy. It's messed up here. It's so old and abandoned. It doesn't even have most windows, and the back door really creeps me out. Steve. So are you in bed or what? Jessica. Yes, about to get under the covers, so that is less scary. Steve. For real? Can't believe you at times, but it's not so bad though. Jessica. Excuse me. Look at this house and its surrounding. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. It's a shithole. Steve. The exterior of the house is indeed very deficient and the surroundings are very creepy. But at least nothing bad has happened to you. Be happy. Jessica. I'm telling you, I'm alone in this creepy house and you're telling me to be happy? Steve. Well, what else can I say? Yeah, it's just that. Never mind, it's nothing. Jessica. What? Tell me. Steve. Nothing, forget it. I don't want to scare you. Jessica. Why? Come on, you already spoke now. You gotta tell me. Don't do that. Steve. Apparently others had it worse in that house, so I've heard. Grandma used to say some weird shit, a lot of weird shit happened there. Jessica. Tell me about it. Steve. Have you lost your mind? You were scared to the bone. How telling you about this weird shit is gonna help you? Jessica. I don't know, but I got the right to know, don't you think? Steve. That's a good point, but I still don't think it's the best idea. Jessica. You can't just leave me hanging, please. Steve. That house used to belong to another family before Grandma moved there. Did you know? Jessica. No, I had no idea. Steve. To this family, a dad, a mom, and a daughter. They built the house when the daughter was little, but they noticed something very weird immediately. Jessica. What? Steve. A hermit that lived somewhere in the woods started to visit them. Jessica. What? Steve. The man visited the baby every single day. The parents saw no problem with it because he seemed like a good man. As the little girl grew up, she even called him uncle. Jessica. But who was that man? Steve. He was a young man who claimed to live alone in the woods. He had a random appearance, but he seemed to have good intentions. Nevertheless, everything changed once the girl was older. Jessica. Why? Steve. He seemed to care a lot about the girl. Jessica. Was he in love with her? Steve. You could say so, but it was more like obsessed. Jessica. What happened then? Steve. She eventually got a boyfriend and was going to get married, but I better not say. Jessica. But what? Tell me. Steve. The day of her wedding, she was taking too long in coming out of her room. When her parents finally broke in, they found her dead. Jessica. Oh God, is this real? Do you believe that? Steve. According to Grandma, it was. Jessica. How did she die? Steve. He stabbed her. Jessica. Oh my God, that sounds terrible. How did Grandma end up in that house then? Steve. The parents of the girl did no longer want the house. They tried to catch the man with the help of other people but weren't successful. Jessica. So they sold the house? Steve. Not exactly. They gave it away. At first, no one wanted to take it because of what had happened, but then Grandma's dad took the house. Jessica. After all that, what? Steve. Yeah, he didn't believe in the story. When Grandma was a teenager, she said she saw the man more than once. At first, her dad didn't believe her until the man tried to kidnap Grandma. Jessica. That's terrible. Steve. Luckily, great-granddad was able to find them and he shot the man. He died, but before passing away, he cursed this house. Jessica. That's why Grandma moved to Kentwood? Steve. Yeah, and she never came back to that house. Jessica. Then how did Mom end up with this house? Steve. As soon as Grandma died, Mom inherited all Grandma's properties. Jessica. Since she lost the house in Kentwood due to gambling, I assume that's why we're living in this house now. Steve. Must be. Jessica. I feel so scared right now, brother. Steve. It is a creepy story, but you know how grandmas are. We don't even know if it's a real story. Jessica. But I keep feeling a presence in this house. I just don't feel right here. Steve. See, you said you wouldn't be scared, and here you are now, scared. Jessica. But it's true. I keep feeling and hearing things. I can't help it, even before you told me the story. Steve. Jess, even if the story is not a lie, he's dead by now, and there's no such things as curses. So relax. Jessica. I guess you're right. I'm feeling incredibly tired anyways. Let's sleep now. Steve. Good night, Jess. You'll be fine. Jessica. Night, Steve. 1 hour later. Jessica. I keep hearing things outside. I'm gonna go check. It might be Mom. Steve, help! 5 hours later. Jessica, I just woke up. What is that? I just seen your messages. Mom said she couldn't find you when you came home. Where are you? 5 minutes later. Jessica. D D D D E E E A A A D D D D. Steve. What are you writing, Jess? Are you okay? What is these letters? This is, spells out dead. Who is it? You okay? Come help me, big brother. I asked you for help. Come and help me. Didn't come and help me when I asked you for help. Now you let them kill me. You didn't. You just left me. You don't care about me. Now I'm dead.